similar to customers and sales, there are a number of report templates in QuickBooks that you can run in just a few minutes to stay on top of your vendors' expenses and bills. The Report Center includes a report group called What You Owe. This report group includes reports like the Accounts Payable Aging Summary Report and an Unpaid Bills Report. These reports help you stay on top of what you owe to vendors, suppliers, and other creditors. The Expenses and Vendors Report group allows you to keep track of the expenses recorded by vendor, as well as the details of the expenses and bills recorded. In this section, we will cover the following reports: Accounts Payable Aging Summary, Bill Payment List, Unpaid Bills, Expenses by Vendor Summary, and Transaction List by Vendor. We'll start with the Accounts Payable Aging Summary Report. The Accounts Payable Aging Summary Report is similar to the Accounts Receivable Aging Summary Report. It summarizes the open bills by the number of days they are past due: 1 to 30, 31 to 60, 61 to 90, and 91 and over. This report will help you stay on top of the cash required to meet your current obligations. So we're going to navigate to our Report Center on our navigation bar, and we want to scroll down to the What You Owe group. And from here, we want to select Accounts Payable Aging Summary. So that is my first option in the list. So you want to make sure that you select all dates from your drop-down and select Run Report. And the 2 invoices recorded for house cleaning services are not due as of the date I ran this report. Therefore, the total amount appears on this report in the current column as shown in the image. Ours are actually 1 to 30 days past due. You should review this report on a weekly basis and make payments before bills become 61 to 90 days past due. Next, we have the unpaid bills report. This report provides a breakdown of all bills that have not been paid. It includes the bill date, transaction type, bill number, property, due date, number of days past due, amount, and an open balance column. So we're going to, again, go back to our Reports Center, scroll down to What You Owe, Who You Owe. In the What You Owe, we're going to select Unpaid Bills. I'm going to switch to my classic view. And as you can see, there are 2 bills that remain unpaid. As of the date this report was generated, they are current. Ours are not. You can see they're past due 22 days. The grand total on this report should always match the total on the Accounts Payable Summary Report, which we have as $3,100. Our last report showed the same. Next, we have Expenses by Vendor Summary Report. The Expenses by Vendor Summary Report provides you with the amount you have paid to a vendor for a specific period of time. This type of report allows you to see who you are spending your money with, which can assist you when negotiating better pricing with your vendors. We're going to go to our Report Center. Scroll to the expenses and vendor section, and we're going to click expenses by vendor summary, which we have here. This runs our expenses by vendor summary report. We want to select all dates from our drop down and our run report button to make sure that everything is shown. The report shows 2 vendors Larry has recorded expenses for. We have $450 for the pool guy and $6,200 for stellar cleaning services, for a total of $6,650. So it breaks it down by each vendor. Next, we have our transaction list by vendor. The final report we will look at is transaction list by vendor. This report provides a detailed recap of all transactions posted by the vendors. This includes all bills, bill payments, and expenses. So we're going to go to our report center, down to our expenses and vendor section, and we want transaction list by vendor, which we have here. I'm going to switch to my classic view. We want to select all dates for our report period and run that report. In the report shown, there are 2 vendors listed, Pool Guy and Stellar Cleaning Services. So you can see it breaks it down by each vendor. Pool Guy, we have $450. That's listed as an expense. And various bills and 1 bill payment has been posted for Stellar Cleaning Services. So you can see we have 4 bills and then 1 bill payment. All right, so you want to make sure, again, you have $450, $3,100. Make sure all of your amounts line up there. All right, and the next video will be going over the final practice exercise for Chapter 9.